Kicking it off. Well, like to just start by saying thank you all for attending. I think this is our fourth one. Matt, Hambones Trivia, thank you again for taking lead and continuing to support us. And to all of you, just giving up your Tuesday night to be with us is really exciting on Giving Tuesday. But we continue to work to try to create positive childhood experiences for kids and youth that we serve in the community. And efforts like this, our team, all of you, your donations, your support in so many different ways really help us do that. So we just want to send a sincere thank you to all of you for, again, joining tonight. Have a little fun, obviously, have some competition, talk a little trash, but it's all in the spirit of helping kids and families in the community. So we continue to work to provide youth programming to build a platform for change, building resiliency with kids that we serve, and couldn't happen without love and support of individuals such as you. So thank you. Looking forward to seeing who wins tonight. Like I said, we got a lot of great teams, a lot of newbies, as well as some individuals that have been here before. So we're excited to have you all here, and good luck tonight. So I'll let Matt now pass it to Matt. Matt, go ahead and kick it off again. I need you, Matt. Last time I think you had about an 8.5. So I'm gonna need you to at least hit the nine somewhere on that energy. Can we do that?
Yeah, I'll do that. I could do that. Well, listen, I'm going to time it. It'll be right. Hey, guys, first things first, what I'm going to do, I've got most of us, most of you, into the right breakout rooms. There are still a handful that I don't know where you go. And maybe that's because you're sitting with your entire team. Maybe it's because you haven't changed your name yet. But what I'm going to do right now is open up the breakout rooms. You're going to accept the invitation to join the breakout room. When you're there, make sure of three things, or I guess two things. Number one, make sure that you're with your team. Make sure that you see everybody that you know is here and that you're all in the same breakout room. If you find yourself alone or in the wrong breakout room with the wrong team, come back to the main room. I'll put you in the right breakout room and we'll get that settled. Also, if you're part of a team like many of you are, where there's multiple Zoom accounts all playing on the same trivia team, one of you needs to be team captain. The team captain will have two responsibilities today. Number one, you'll enter the answers in for your team using the answer sheet that I'll provide when you get back to the main room. And number two, you will share your screen with your team in that breakout room. So if you're able and willing to do that, you make a great candidate. You make a great candidate for team captain, and you should do that. Hold on. Some people are changing their name now. This is helpful. All right, guys, you're only going to be in this breakout room right now for about 75 seconds. All right. I will see you on the other side. Go, go, go. So here's what I don't have. I don't have bombastic CCH is easy. I just missed that one. CCH room 3. What about Hafa? Is there only one Zoom account? HAFA?
Yeah, it's only one Zoom account. We're all here.
Yeah.
Perfect. Got it. Hold on. So it's Bombastic and Bombastic. Are you all together?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. So then STRYV365, whoever that is the only one. And maybe that's no one.
That's just me. Oh, that might be Jen.
Hi there. I have
Hey
a
there.
question.
Yeah.
We have one member, the affective neuroscience lab here, who
It's me.
who wasn't in room 10 with us. I think she just didn't have team in front of her name, so maybe didn't get assigned to room 10.
Okay. It's you. All right. So just if you're not into room 10 right now, I have you all in room 10, so I don't know.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no problem. We'll figure it out.
Can you
Thanks.
put me in group 7, please?
way. Move to group 7. You got it. There you go.
Thank you.
Got it. Close all the rooms. Close all the rooms. Oh, I see here. You are in room 24.
You hear what we say?
And I can pass up if he wants to join.
Effective Neuroscience Lab, I gotcha. I figured it out.
Hey, Matt, can you make Paul Johnson a co-host, please?
Sure can.
Thank you.
Hold on, I need to. Does he have his name on here?
Yes, I believe he is. I think he has it as Paul Johnson. Thank you so much.
I haven't done it yet. There's no Paul Johnson on my.
Okay, let me text him and ask him what name he has.
Yeah, just have him. And I think you may be able to make him a co-host. You just
Okay.
click the 3 dots on the top right and then click co-host. Make co-host.
No.
Perfect. Thanks.
All right, guys, welcome back. You know who's on your team. Everyone except for one of you is now in the right breakout room. We are good to go. Hold on one second. I am going to mute everyone. Guys, it's good to be back. Let me introduce myself. My name is Matt Hammond. You can call me Matt or Hambone. I am founder of Hambone's Trivia. We host trivia all over the world. We are headquartered in Indianapolis, Indiana, and we are always honored to partner with STRYV365. This is a very important event for us, and we are happy and honored to be here and proud to be a part of such a special event. I'm going to walk you through the boring part of this event, how it works, everything like that. This takes 25 seconds, maybe 45 seconds. I'm talking to the team captains right now. Team captains, in just a moment, I am going to drop a link into the chat room of this Zoom. That is the answer sheet for today's event. If you are a team captain, and only if you are a team captain, you will click on that link. That is the answer sheet, and you will see once you click on it, right away, we're asking for 3 very simple pieces of information. Number 1, it will say, please enter your team name. That's whatever your team name is. All right. Number 2, this is the important one. It will say, please enter your 7-digit team code. You don't have a 7-digit team code. You need to create a 7-digit team code. And I urge you to make that 7-digit team code your telephone number without your area code so that you remember it. Got it. So that you remember it, and because you will have to enter that in before each of tonight's 4 rounds of trivia. It's how I score this thing. I call you by your team name, but what's important to me is that those 7 digits remain the same. I urge you not to use anything like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9 or anything else that will send my scoring system into outer space. The third piece of information is something I care about not at all, which is how many people are on your team. Once you enter those 3 pieces of information, team captain, your team name, you make up your team code, you let us know how many people are on your team, you'll click the only button on your screen and it says next. Once you click next, you're into the answer sheet. It's up and running. You are good to go. 3 rules for today's event. Number 1 is the most obvious and important, and it's for everyone. And that is don't cheat. Don't use your cell phones or laptops or iPads or phones or anything to look up answers. If you're cheating at STRYV365 Trivia, we have missed the message. So please don't do that. The second and third rules are both for the team captains. Team captains, once you're into the answer sheet, once you click next, leave the tab open and running. Don't X that tab out. Every round is connected to the one before it, so it'll be a lot less frustrating for you if you just leave that tab open and running. And third and final, also for the team captains, don't go into the next round of trivia until we're all ready to go into the next round of trivia. And it will be totally obvious when it's time to go into the next round of trivia. Team captains, you don't have to wait on anyone to tell you to submit your answers. When your team is ready to submit, press submit. The next page will say, hey, are you ready to go into the next round. That's the page you should hold at and wait for everyone. That's everything. That's the boring part. That's all you need to know. Team captains and team captains only. I'm going to drop this link 3 times. It is the same link all 3 times. It doesn't matter which one you click on. Click on that link, enter your team name, your 7-digit team code. Let us know how many people are on your team. Click next. Guys, one more word of warning before we start, and that is this. In about 15 seconds, when we get going, I start pretending like I'm actually a game show host, and I start yelling into this microphone with a lot of enthusiasm and energy. And normally, people panic and they get embarrassed for me and they wonder what they should be doing while I'm losing my mind on this microphone. And the correct answer is you should be doing nothing. All you need to do is listen to the questions. You do not need to jot them down, and you certainly should not try to answer these questions as I ask them. Wait until I'm done, and you'll have plenty of time to answer them in your breakout room with your team. All right? You've been warned. Here we go. Guys, we are broadcasting live and in Technicolor from underneath the frigid December skies of the trivia capital of the free world. It's Hambone's headquarters in Indianapolis, Indiana. Thrilled to be with you at STRYV365. Tonight we have 4 rounds of trivia. Each round has its own rules, and we go through those rules before each round begins. Round 1 is 6 questions, 5 points each for a total of 30 points on the board here in round 1. Round 1, question 1, here we go. These 3 things all happen in the same year. You've got to get within 1 year of the year all 3 of these things happened. The Greatest Showman is in theaters. Fortnite is released, and Humble by Kendrick Lamar is on the charts. All 3 of those things happen in the same year. You've got to get within 1 year. It's The Greatest Showman, it's Fortnite, and it's Humble. Question 2, what is the only common vegetable that can only be purchased fresh, never frozen or canned? What is the only common vegetable that can only be purchased fresh, never frozen or canned? Question 3, some 15,000 books have been written about this American. More books, says NPR, than have been written about any person in world history with the exception of Jesus Christ. You name that American, some 15,000 books have been written about this American. More books, says NPR, than have been written about any person in world history, with the exception of Jesus Christ. Question 4. This one's hard. I'm just going to tell you. Subject of a 2003 film. His 1947 New York Times obituary read, "He fathered at least 100 and died of a heart attack at the age of 14 at a California ranch." Subject of a 2003 film whose 1947 New York Times obituary read, "He fathered at least 100 and died of a heart attack at the age of 14 at a California ranch." Question 5. I'm going to give you 2 questions. Both of them have the same answer. You've got to just say it once. One ends in an S and the other doesn't. So it could be like Colt and Colts. All right. But you just write it once and you'll be good to go. Question number 1, TV Guide ranked him the 20th best cartoon character of all time. And question number 2, it's a fast food chain that opened in 1972. Both of those have the exact same answer, except for one ends in an S and the other doesn't. You name it. You only have to write it once. It's the 20th best cartoon character of all time, according to TV Guide, and it is a fast food chain that opened in 1972. And question 6, it's the final question of a difficult round 1. Born into poverty in rural Mississippi and raised in Milwaukee. This person once co-starred in a Steven Spielberg movie and was listed as the only black billionaire in the world from 2004 to 2006. You name the person. Born into poverty in rural Mississippi, raised in Milwaukee, once co-starred in a Steven Spielberg movie, and was listed as the only black billionaire in the world from 2004 to 2006. Guys, that is round one. Good luck. Go, go, go. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Let me see. We've got 20 teams in. We're still waiting on about 7, now 5 teams to get your answers in. It was a difficult first round of trivia. A lot of teams did great. Let's see. We're still waiting on 3 teams to get your answers in. Make sure you press submit on that first round answer sheet if you're a team captain, and you will be good to go. Guys, see, do we have everyone? Let me see. We do have everyone back. We do not have everyone's answers in. So make sure you press submit. Guys, here are your answers for round one. I gave you The Greatest Showman. I gave you Fortnite. And I gave you Humble by Kendrick Lamar. You had to get within 1 year of the correct answer. All 3 of those things happened in 2017. 2017 is your answer to question 1. Question 2, the only common vegetable that can only be purchased fresh, never frozen or canned. The correct answer is lettuce. Lettuce is your answer to question 2. Question 3 was the first one that got a little tricky. The American that has had more than 15,000 books written about him, more than any person in the history of the world. The correct answer is Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln is your answer to question 3. Number 4 and 5 were both difficult. Subject of a 2003 film. Fathered at least 100, died of a heart attack at the age of 14 at a California ranch. That was sort of the hint. The correct answer is Seabiscuit. Seabiscuit is your answer to question 4. The 20th best cartoon character of all time. And the fast food chain that opened in 1972. The correct answer is Popeyes. Popeyes is your answer to question 5. And the only black billionaire in the world, born into poverty in rural Mississippi, 2004 to 2006, only black billionaire, raised in Milwaukee. The correct answer is, of course, Miss Oprah Winfrey. Oprah is your answer to question 6. All right, guys, before we go any further, I do want to say that STRYV365 truly appreciates everyone attending this evening. Each of you is investing in STRYV365's mission to eliminate childhood trauma. Thank you to the entire events team for nurturing relationship with sponsors, which continue to be a reason why we're able to host these events. We want to take this time to thank our 2024 virtual Trivia Night sponsors. We've got Hmong American Friendship Association. We have BSN Sports. We have Fred Astaire Dance Studio, Hotworks, ARC Water Treatment of Maryland, City on a Hill, Community Schools, Honeybee Sage, Sarah Armstrong and Associates, Chick-fil-A Greendale, and in addition to our paid sponsors, we also have many great organizations provide in-kind donations, and STRYV365 genuinely appreciates your support. Thank you to our sponsors. There they are, guys. Couldn't happen without that. That's a great group. So thank you very much. All right, guys. Round 2 now. Round 2 is the picture round. All right. We normally won't be so formal about this, but because it's the picture round, team captains, go ahead, go into round 2 right now. Enter your team code again. That's what's important. Your team name doesn't have to be word for word or letter for letter. Just enter in that 7-digit team code. Take your best guess at your team name if you don't know it. And you will see on your screen 10 pictures of 10 holiday movies. You have to name those holiday movies for 3 points each, 30 points on the board. Some of these are obscure scenes in classic holiday movies. Some of them are slightly less known holiday movies. This isn't an easy 30 points. It hopefully will be a lot of fun. Guys, you got about 6 or 7 minutes to get those answers in. Good luck. Go, go, go. Welcome back. Welcome back. I am missing about half of the teams. This was not an easy round. This was not an easy round. Unfortunately, there are about 6 or 7 teams that know their Christmas movies cold. One of them was in the 90 seconds. 90 seconds with a 9 for 10. And that's really only because of one wrong word that they put in. Here's a 9 for 10. Here's the first 10 for 10. 6 for 10, 7 for 10, 8 for 10. There we go. Guys, click on that link to donate. That's why we're here. We're still waiting on 2 teams. All donations tonight are matched by a generous donor. Okay, there's still some teams hurting. There are teams that got 1, 2, and 3 correct, and there are a lot of teams that got 7, 8, 9, and one team that got 10. I am still missing one team, and I think I got it, and I did. And guys, here are your answers to a difficult round 2. Number 1, we started off tough. That's that claymation scene from Elf. Elf is your answer to question 1. Elf is your answer to question 1. Number 2, Phil Hartman, Sinbad, Arnold Schwarzenegger. That is Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way is your answer to question 2. Number 3, The Stolen Credit Card. That is Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Home Alone 2 is your answer. Lost in New York for number 3. Number 4, that is Buzz's girlfriend, Woof, from Home Alone. Home Alone is your answer to number 4. Number 5, the feet in the glass belong to John McClane in Die Hard. Die Hard is your answer to number 5. Number 6, John Favreau. We got Vince Vaughn in this movie. We've got Reese Witherspoon in this movie. It is great. If you haven't seen it, it's called Four Christmases. Four Christmases is your answer to number 6. Number 7, Sarah Jessica Parker in The Family Stone. The Family Stone for number 7. Number 8, the Netflix original, The Princess Switch. The Princess Switch may have been the hardest one on the board. Number 9, Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy in Trading Places. Trading Places is your answer to number 9. And number 10 is the most recent. It's a good one. It was nominated for Best Picture, and it is called The Holdovers. The Holdovers for number 10. All right, guys, before we go any further, we are thrilled to introduce our first ever NIL student athlete ambassador to the STRYV365 family. These 4 young people exemplify resilience, all of whom strive to make an impact on and off the court and field each and every day. Our goal is to collaborate with our college athlete ambassadors to inspire more youth and help others reach their peak. I would now like to introduce Isabel May. She will say a few words about herself and the NIL partnership. Isabel, take it away.
Hi, everyone. I just wanted to say I'm super excited to be a part of the STRYV family. I attend Seton Hall University for tennis. Yeah, just super grateful for this opportunity. So good to see everyone.
There you go. Thank you very much. She's from Indianapolis, Indiana, and now goes to Seton Hall, and she is a STRYV365 student athlete. So thank you very much for being here tonight, and congratulations on your partnership. All right, guys, we have 2 rounds down. We have 2 rounds remaining, both of them critically important to your chances of winning this game, this trophy, this title. Round 3 is the money round. We call it the money round because there are so many points on the board, and here's how it works. Every question has more than one correct answer. Every answer is worth 5 points, and order doesn't matter at all. So if I ask you, what are the three colors of the US flag, and you say red, white, and green, that's good for 10 points because you got red and white. If you say red, white, and blue, that's good for the full 15. Order doesn't matter, and if you're going to win this thing, you're going to do it right here in the money round. Round 3, question 1. Here we go. The Rob Report listed the 25 top party cities in the world. You name for me the 3 U.S. cities that made that list. The Rob Report listed the 25 top party cities in the world. You name for me the 3 U.S. cities that made that list. Question 2, according to a YouGov survey, asking people from around the world what their favorite type of cuisine was. French, Spanish, and Mexican finished just outside the top 4. You name the top 4. French, Spanish, and Mexican finished just outside the top 4. You name the 4 favorite types of cuisine, people around the world. Question 3, I want you to name for me the 3 most expensed vendors, companies, by business travelers, individuals in 2023. The 3 most expensed vendors or companies by business travelers in 2023. 2 of them are from transportation, and 1 of them is from food and beverage. And the company names start with the letters U, S, and D. USD. You name those 3 companies. And question 4, it's the final question of the money round. Every week, Billboard Music takes a snapshot of the 10 best-selling albums in any given week in the United States. 2 times since those snapshots have been taken, there has been 1 solo musical artist that has had 5 of the 10 top-selling albums in any given week. It happened once in 2016. It happened again in 2023. One of the artists was alive and the other was not. You name both of those solo musical artists who had 5 of the 10 best-selling albums of any given week in the United States. Guys, that is the money round. Good luck. Go, go, go. All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Ooh, we got some high scores in this round. We also have some teams that did not have high scores in this round, but lots of big numbers here. I'm looking at the scoreboard. Wow. All right, guys, we're still waiting on about 10 teams to get your answers in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Get them in, get them in. Maybe some teams are just saying they've had enough, but there are some teams really bulldozing this round. There were some hard questions in this round. 60 points on the board. I see 4, 5, 55s. I do not see any 60s. That would be hard to believe. Guys, waiting on 2 teams to get your answers in. Get them in. Get them in. All right. Well, everybody's back. Everyone is not in, though. So do that if you can. Let me see here. You all. Yes. All right, let's see. We got 1 team still outstanding. I am sure that you'll submit your answers. And let me tell you who it is. It's the Young Eagle. Young Eagle, make sure you get your answers in. All right, guys. Here are your answers. Do I have anything? Here are your answers to the money round. This one was a tough round. The 25 top party cities in the world as listed by Rob Report. Just a little bonus trivia for you, not part of this question. Ibiza, Spain, number 1 on that list. The 3 U.S. cities to make the list, we have, of course, Las Vegas. We have, of course, Miami. And I think the hardest of the 3, New Orleans. It is Las Vegas, it is Miami, and it is New Orleans. Favorite types of cuisine, I gave you the 3 behemoths, the Spanish, the French, and the Mexican. They finished at 5, 6, and 7. There's still a lot of great wrong answers to this question. The top 4, though, in order, which you didn't have to worry about. We have Chinese, We have, and I'm sorry, that's actually number 2. We have Italian, Chinese, Japanese, and Thai. Thai is number 4. So congratulations. If you got 3 of those, you did great. The most expensive business vendors, I gave you USD. I gave you their sectors. In order, we have Uber, Delta, and Starbucks. Uber, Delta, and Starbucks. Your answer to question 3. And number 4, it's a tough question. Sometimes people are like, it's obvious. It is not obvious. I think 1 is probably obvious. She was alive in 2023 when she achieved it. It is Miss Taylor Swift. And he was no longer alive. He had just passed away in 2016. It is Prince. Prince is your answer to question 4. All right. I'm going to give you the scoreboard update. I'm not going to go through all 24 teams. I am going to go through the top 10 teams. So if I don't name your team, that doesn't mean I don't have your answers. It doesn't mean you're not going to win this thing. It doesn't mean you're not doing great. It just means you're probably 1 point outside of 10th place, and you can do it. In 10th place with 89 points, it's the Mitchell family. In 9th place with 96 points, it's Uninvited Wedding Guests. In a tie for 7th with 97 points, it's the Fun Team and Team Roz. In 6th place with 99 points, it's Team Leo. In 5th place with 100 points, it's Park Attack. In 4th place with 102 points, it's the GTTs. In 3rd place with 1 round remaining and 107 points in the clubhouse, it is Flaky Jakes. In 2nd place with 109 points and 1 round remaining, it's Team Effective Neuroscience Lab. And in the lead, heading into the final round with 112 points, it's Team Mariners. Mariners are in the lead with 1 round remaining. Guys, congratulations to those top 3 teams, as they will not only have bragging rights, but will receive STRYV365's very own branded coffee. Keep an eye out on the official launch on our website and social media outlets of this brand new item that not only tastes amazing, but the proceeds will contribute to an expanding our reach in the community. Lastly, don't forget to donate to the cause, and you can do that with the link provided in the chat, as today is Giving Tuesday, and we're aiming to make a big splash with the amount of dollars raised. Guys, we have 1 round left. 1 final round. 3 final questions. On each of the 3 final questions, you can wager anywhere from 0 points to 30 points. If you wager 30 on all 3 questions and you get all 3 questions wrong, that is minus 90 points. We deduct points for all wrong answers in the final round. If you wager 30 on all 3 and you get all 3 right, obviously, that's positive 90 points. Wager with prudence. Don't go negative. I think someone's trying to get in. Hold on 1 second. Nope. Here are your final 3 questions of the night. Round 4, question 1. Here we go. The second most streamed Christmas song on Spotify has been covered by Hilary Duff, Alanis Morissette, Taylor Swift, and others. It finally reached number 1 on the charts 36 years after its initial release. Name that song. I am looking for the second most streamed Christmas song on Spotify. It has been covered by many artists. It finally reached number 1 on the charts 36 years after its initial release. Name that song. That is a hard question. Question 2. It is the 58th most populated city in the United States. Only Las Vegas has more hotel rooms. It is the 58th most populated city in the United States, and only Las Vegas has more hotel rooms. And question 3, it's the final question of the night. 7 of the 10 tallest peaks east of the Mississippi are located in this state. 7 of the 10 tallest peaks east of the Mississippi are located in this state. Guys, that is the final round. Good luck. Go, go, go. Oh, welcome back. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm missing 11 teams. Get them in. Get them in.
And I messed up. I shouldn't have let Brandon Curry on his team, man. Huge mistake.
Dude, everyone, as soon as you did it, everyone in here knew you shouldn't have done it.
I made a huge mistake. I'm not even, man. I'm gonna sleep at night thinking about this.
They got it without me.
He didn't even want to be in there. Oh, you're not even doing it?
No, you motivated them for me, man.
Oh.
See, that's how it works. I got my man G Money, hold it down for the flakes. April, Dre Day. I mean, that's what we do.
I
I already
mean,
know they went all in on all 3 questions. So
man,
it's
I messed
pretty
up.
much game time. I'm gonna let you know right now.
I might have to get Brandon to an NIL deal to play on my team next year.
I'm telling you.
All right,
All right,
Doc-
guys.
Dr. Curry,
What's-
I am pledging $1 per point for the total of Team Roz and Team Leo. Wherever we score,
Yeah,
I will contribute $1 for each point to Strive 365.
that's great, Larry. Yeah, we'll take $10 point per point, Larry. That's great.
I'll do $1 per point too, Larry,
All right,
for our team.
all right,
Okay.
All right,
good
let's
deal,
make it happen.
good deal.
We appreciate
Uninvited
it.
wedding guest is in on that one too.
I'm
All right,
so
way to
far back.
go.
I wasn't even in the top 10, but throw me in there too.
That's 4.
Okay.
Look at that. Look at that. Cody Esquire Hollowell, did I hear something from you as well?
That's 5.
There we go. There we go.
Guys, let me just tell you, if everyone keeps yelling it out, there's a couple teams here that could make money because it did not go well in the final round.
I know.
All right, guys, click on that link to donate. Thanks again to our sponsors. Thanks to all of you for playing. Here are your answers to the final 3 questions of the night. Round 4, question 1. It is the second most streamed Christmas song on Spotify. It was covered by Taylor Swift and Alanis Morissette and Hilary Duff. It reached number 1 36 years after its initial release. Lots of people putting songs that weren't even released 36 years ago. So that was the big one that you had to reconcile. The correct answer is Last Christmas. Last Christmas is your answer to question 1. Last Christmas. Question number 2. 58th most populated U.S. city, but only Las Vegas has more hotel rooms. The correct answer is Orlando, Florida. Orlando, Florida is your answer to question 2 and question 3. The final question of the night. 7 of the 10 tallest peaks east of the Mississippi are located in the state of North Carolina. North Carolina is your answer to question 3. Here's your scoreboard update, and it is a final. In 10th place with 113, it's SHU, S-H-U. In 9th place with 117, it's the GTTs. In 8th place with 122, it's Timbo Slices. 7th place, 125, it's the Young Eagle. 6th place, 144 is Ooh Baby, I Love Your Way. In 5th place with 150 points, it's the Pack Attack. In 4th place with 161 points, It's uninvited wedding guests. In third place and on the podium with 163 points, it's the sneaker giveaway crew. In second place and our runners up with 179 points, the Mitchell family. The Mitchell families are runners up, and your winners and new champions with 199 points. It's Team Effective Neuroscience Lab. You are the champions. Congratulations. Well done. Incredible work. Guys, I know Brandon's going to say some words here, but I want to thank you for playing. I hope you had a great time. Hassan, Brandon, STRYV365 events team, thanks so much for making this so great to plan.
Matt, we appreciate you again. Hassan, let's book Matt again. We just got to keep it going. It's too
You
much
already know.
fun, so much excitement. Thank you all for playing again. Remember, all your support goes to us helping kids, creating those positive childhood experiences. I want to thank you all for coming out. I want to give a special thanks to our staff for putting this together. And then also, again, the support from our board of directors. We actually had Hill Mua. He's on our board. He finished top 3 this time. So congrats to them. And then I want to send a special thanks to Handbone Trivia. Matt, it's just amazing. I'm thinking about, we had an idea of maybe doing a game show in Milwaukee live.
Would love to do it, man. I'll be there anytime.
So yeah, we're going to try to put that together. And then again, a special shout out to the NIL deals. You saw our college athlete ambassadors that we're working with. Again, they're models for these kids. Kids look up to them, and we have found 4 amazing athletes, collegiate athletes, to represent STRYV in our mission of what we do. So I want to thank them. And I believe, Cody, is that the Stevie Mitchell's family that finished second? I mean, came out of the woodwork, first time playing, finished second. Congratulations. So thank you all again for playing. Appreciate you staying up with us to support us on Giving Tuesday. Tons of love for all of you. We look forward to seeing you next time. And then we also have a lot of events coming up. In May, we have a golf outing and some other things. So continue to follow us on social media and have a great night and happy holidays, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks,
Happy
Brandon.
holidays, and thank you for everything you guys do.
Talk soon, guys. See you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye,
everyone. Take care.
Thank
Have a
you.
good night, y'all.
Bye.
Izzy May.